You might have all the right pieces and not know how to put them together. Here are 10 tips to elevate your style. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe if you like the video. So let's get straight into it. The first tip is buy more timeless quality pieces instead of trendy pieces. Guys, let me say this. Trends are not always bad as long as they fit your personal style. But if they don't, the best thing to do is buy quality pieces that are timeless. For example, instead of buying graphic tees, you can buy more white plain tees. Those are more timeless and can last you for a longer period of time. The second tip is accessorizing. This for me is the best way to elevate your style, if I do say so myself. So you can add your rings, your earrings, your watches, your bracelets, your waist chains, your sunglasses, your hats, your hair. These are more fun ways to elevate your style. If you get dressed and you feel like something is missing, try adding an accessory or switching up your bags or your shoes or how you even style your hair, and that might elevate your look. The next tip is play with different textures. One texture might make you look flat or might make your outfit look flat and more basic. But when you play with more textures, like say your shirt is a different texture to your pants, or your pants are a different texture to your shirt or your skirts or your bag. The texture can come from your bag or your shoes or belts. It can really be anything on your outfit. Make sure something is different, like has a different texture. That can elevate your look and make it more pleasant. The fourth tip is remember that your hair is part of the outfit. So when you style an outfit, sometimes the reason you might not like the outfit is because your hair is not styled to suit the outfit. So try switching up your hair. That can affect your whole look or your outfit in a major way. Understand proportions. It is really important in styling that you understand proportions. Some might use the 3-3-3 rule, so that is from like your neck to your waist, that is the first third, then from your waist to your knees, that is the second third, and I believe from your knees to your feet, that is the first third. So you can play with those proportions. For example, the upper part, your top might stop on the first third, or it can even stop on the second third, and then your pants or your skirts can stop on the second third or the like third down to your feet. So just play with the proportions depending on your body type and the look you're trying to create. And this works a lot with baggy fits. When you understand proportions, styling your baggy fits becomes easier and it looks more put together or more fun, makes it more stylish. The next tip is create shapes with your more free flowing outfits, your free flowing dresses. You can do this with belts, pins, scarves. You can even tuck in when you're wearing like two pieces. You can tuck in your shirt by the side or in front, or sometimes even at the back, so that it creates that shape and it breaks the outfit and makes it more catchy to the eye. Make sure you're playing around with the structure of the fit if you're wearing a more flowy fit, and find creative ways to do that. You don't always have to use the belts. You can use pins, as I mentioned earlier. You can even play with the structure by adding pins in a way that it cinches in the waist or even the shoulder. Just create something that draws the eye in and makes your outfit more interesting. The next tip is something I always preach about, that is playing around with different colors. Color blocking. Color blocking involves combining solid colors that might complement each other or contrast. For example, wearing a yellow shirt with blue pants and red shoes, or wearing a red shirt, blue pants, and yellow shoes, or carrying a yellow bag, purple bag, something like that. Another fun way to play with colors is using the same color but different shades of the same color. For example, you can use different shades of blue throughout your outfit. So from head to toe, different shades of blue or different shades of pink. That also creates some sort of interest to your fit. I know we talked about accessorizing in the earlier tips, but right now we're going to focus more on sunglasses. Sunglasses creates an element of mystery or interest in an outfit. You can be wearing the most basic outfit, but when you put sunglasses on, it just takes the outfit to another level. It just creates an aspect of fun into that outfit. You don't always have to wear your sunglasses on your eyes. You can use it as an hair accessory. You can put it in your bag, which creates some sort of fun to the outfit. Another fun tip to elevate your style is using layering. So you don't always have to layer during the cold seasons where you put on more heavy items. You can layer lightly. So you might use linen or cotton to layer. You might wear a tank top and shorts, and you can or pants, and layer it with cotton button up or linen button up. Or you can layer even with scarves. You can use that to cover up and layer. Have fun ways of layering. You don't always have to wear the cardigans or the trench coats or the sweaters. No, you can layer with more light pieces of items during the hotter seasons. The last tip is juxtaposition. So, this is the act of playing two items side by side, often to highlight the contrast. This is, I believe, I know I said accessorizing is like the more fun one, but this is like the older brother of accessorizing. So, this involves creating two looks or two aesthetics that might not really make sense in your head and pairing them in the same outfit. So, for example, you can wear like sweatpants with heels and a more corporate shirt with bags. Chilled, you can wear a more chilled or relaxing top with more structured and corporate pants or bottoms. Another fun way is you can wear a sweatsuit and then just add a trench coat or add a blazer on it and wear more um and wear heels or more sophisticated or corporate shoes. Also, you can wear a suit with sport shoes, so you can incorporate two different aesthetics. That is the more corporate aesthetic and then the sporty aesthetic. This is just an example. So, guys, we've come to the end of today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next week. Bye.